I just love the way Elon Musk does business. If you look closely, the share price he offered was $54.20. Yo, 420, joke. If you're a Web3 creator or collector, Elon Musk buying Twitter is gonna affect you in some weird, strange ways. First of all, the sheer amount of Elon Twitter meme NFTs coming out is overwhelming. Elon says he's going to make Twitter more open. You can imagine all the Web3 projects that are going to come in and do posts. This is the primary communication platform for crypto traders and NFT artists and Web3 developers. It's where you hear about these huge new metaverse projects. It's also where you learn that 99% of these projects are going to die. Speaking of dying NFT projects, did you hear about Annoying Orange?
Hey, Banana!
They made a YouTube video a while back and got 2.8 million views. Now they want to mint that first YouTube video as an NFT, and everybody on Twitter is up in arms. They're saying, by minting this Annoying Orange NFT, it's damaging the environment. My take is probably complaining about the Annoying Orange NFT is probably taking out more electricity than minting of the NFT. Speaking of annoying, how loud are those sea lions? Elon says he wants an open source algorithm for Twitter. Now I have to say, this is totally Web3 talk. I mean, the foundations of Web3 say that we want open source coding, we want transparency in transactions. If we had this type of open source algorithm in Twitter, we would finally know why certain tweets are being promoted and others are being demoted. To me, this means I would finally find out the mystery of why BTS gets 3 million likes on their tweets and I get 1 from my mom, your mom. One of the things that you learn when you've spent a lot of time researching a person like Elon is I don't know that he makes the best business decisions in the world. I mean, just recently, he missed the filing to let the SEC know that he was buying more than 5% of Twitter. I mean, you just think that a 219 billionaire would have people to let him know, hey, you can't be 11 days late on the SEC filing. Otherwise, you're going to get sued in a class action and you're going to face fines from the SEC. Elon also wants Twitter to be subscription-based. So how it would work is you'd pay like $2 a month to be able to access and use Twitter. Now, if you know Web3 collectors like I do, they do not hesitate to spend $1,000 on something like this. And yet, they would stop with righteous indignation and say, I refuse to pay the $2 a month to have access to a potential audience of millions. Trust me, in the metaverse, this makes sense. I just love legal words and how they're taken advantage of by the press. You know, there's 2 different legal strategies for a takeover like Twitter's. There's a friendly takeover and there's a hostile takeover. And what's so funny about the word hostile is it implies like aggression, like someone's gonna come and punch you, but it really isn't true in corporate law. A hostile takeover just means that you have not approached the board of directors before you decided to take over a company. And even if you do a hostile takeover, you still need to get a majority vote of the shareholders pursuant to the bylaws. So it's not really hostile, it's just without the permission of the board of directors. So the media talking about Elon aggressively taking over Twitter, it's just not true. So yesterday in Elon Musk's TED Talk interview, the questioner said, hey, listen, if the majority of the minority shareholders don't accept your $54.20 per share offer, do you have a plan B? And Elon was like, yes, I have a plan B. I think his plan B is to sell his shares, make a whole bunch of money, maybe hundreds of millions of dollars, and get the hell out of there. Which, as Mark Cuban said, leaves the open opportunity for some other billionaire or large corporation to come in and buy Twitter, because probably when Elon leaves, it's going to dump the share price of Twitter and make it even more affordable. So all this huggabaloo about getting freedom of speech on Twitter may be all for naught. Huggabaloo is a word. I also love the media's talk about the poison pill defense to the takeover. If Elon persists in his hostile takeover, I don't know exactly how he's going to keep on persisting, but if he does, that they will raise the poison pill defense, which basically says that the minority shareholders can buy more stock for a discounted price, which will dilute the interest of Elon and make it more expensive for him to do the takeover. I don't think they're going to do this. First of all, I don't think Elon's actually going to buy Twitter, but even if he did or attempted in this hostile takeover to buy Twitter, they're not going to do this because it's going to kill the share price. So by killing the takeover of Elon, they're going to kill their share price and all their investments are going to go boom, down to the bottom. Now, Elon has been quite skeptical about the Web3 world. He's made fun of NFTs, but I got to tell you, when he sees the bill for the many hundreds of millions of dollars in interest he's going to have to pay on the loan for Twitter, he's going to change his story. He's going to say, hey, Web3 developers, come to Twitter, bring your amazing NFTs, and you can sell them on our platform. By the way, we're going to take a 20% commission. Like I said before, I think Elon's purchase of Twitter is going to change Web3 in so many strange ways. Do you agree? Let me know in the comments section below. Also, let me know, are there other ways that you think that Elon's purchase of Twitter is going to affect Web3 now or going forward in the future? And as always, if you are on the lookout for Web3 and metaverse opportunities, join my email list, join my Discord server. There are links in the description below. And for more videos, probably about Elon Musk, because that's the biggest trend right now. No, but more videos on Web3 and how to succeed in Web3. Watch these next couple of videos.